Hey everyone, Carnivorous Mower again. This is the next part in the 20 albums that got me into death metal list. Now this one here is out of order. The second album on the list should be Leprosy by Death, but I haven't got a review written for that yet, and rather than mucking around waiting until I've got the words done, I thought I'd go to number 3 on the list, which is Beneath the Remains by Sepultura. Now this review has a wee story behind it. I wrote it many years ago for a now defunct reviews website, and the guy that was supposed to be putting the reviews onto the website used to muck around a lot and never used to actually get round to putting them on there for weeks on end sometimes, so it got a bit disheartening writing reviews for him. So I ended up putting it on to Amazon.com. Now it sat there for quite some time, and then things got worse with the other website, and in the end I quit and pulled all my reviews from it and put all the metal reviews I had from there onto the old Encyclopedia Metallum, whatever they call it, EM, Metal Archives, the enemy. And yeah, and I got an email from the administrators there for this review, saying that I was trying to post plagiarised material. Now, I knew damn well I'd written this review myself and I hadn't plagiarised it from anywhere, so I wrote them a email back saying, no, sorry, I wrote this and this is where it's been posted and all that sort of thing. And it turns out somebody else had tried to write a review of Beneath the Remains and hadn't managed it themselves, so just went searching around for the nearest view they could find and managed to find mine on Amazon, and posted it as his own work. Now, as everybody knows, plagiarism is a pretty silly thing to do and gets you nowhere in the long run, and got him nowhere in the long run. He got banned, all his reviews got removed, and my review's been there ever since. But I've rewritten it slightly and posted it on Metal Music Archive some years back now, and well, here it is. 1989 was a landmark year for thrash metal. A generation of Metallica clones was dominating the scene, and death metal was just starting to rear its pustulant head. Thrash was on the verge of being written off. Suddenly, a typhoon of immense proportions swept out of the overcrowded slums of Brazil. The impact of Beneath the Remains made on the metal world is near on impossible to comprehend now, but it was like a Force 12 hurricane on the Beaufort scale, a magnitude 10 earthquake on the Richter scale, a huge asteroid crashing into the Earth. Okay, so it was only one album. There's probably about 5 billion people in the world who have never heard of Sepultura, but in terms of metal it was really big. It may seem hard to believe, but this one album revitalised faith in thrash to still deliver killer albums, harnessing the power of Slayer, the muscle of Metallica at their peak, the aggression of hardcore, and touches of many other influences from Black Sabbath to Dead Kennedys to Celtic Frost. Sepultura seemed to have hit upon the perfect recipe to take metal into the 1990s. All still in their teens when the album was recorded, it was amazing to hear such maturity from such an unexpected source. Brazil had produced a grand total of 0 metal bands of international note before Sepultura. While English was only a second language to a young Max Cavalera, he showed excellent mastery of dark themes while keeping things relatively simple and to the point. The lyric sheet is not only good reading if you're looking for something to cheer you up. The lyric sheet is not really good reading if you're looking for something to cheer you up. His rhythm guitar playing is also outstanding. Andreas Kiss's leads were original for a time when lead guitar players were either ripping off Kerry King or Kirk Hammett. Igor Cavalera's drumming is incredibly accurate and aggressive. Paulo's bass is not really audible for much of the album, but it provides a rock-solid subsonic foundation for the whirlwind of noise created above it. Slipping on this album is like meeting an old friend after spending months surrounded by assholes you can't stand. Every track has its distinct familiar character, instantly recognisable when you hear it. The acoustic introduction to the title track, the solos on Sarcastic Existence, the opening riff of Slaves of Pain, Max shouting Mass Hypnosis, all provide metallic nirvana, a veritable musical orgasm, a feast of sonic pleasures. Yep, when the rest of the world has gone to shit, Beneath the Remains is still there, like a thrash metal security blanket. Right. Excuse the cough. So, there it is. I know this is meant to be death metal albums, and there was not sort of really that much of a death metal influence on here, but hey, 1990 when I got into this, it was a lot of people were still calling it death metal, so that's why it's on my list. But yeah, anyway, as always, any comments would be much appreciated. I think I might have one, but that was from a long time ago, so I'm looking forward to the next one.